Hi, first grade. Today we are going to talk about timelines. A timeline is a graph of events in the order they happened or in chronological order. Before we go on to talk more about timelines, I want to share a story with you. My name is Miss Scott. I was born on April 30th, 1997. When I was 6 years old, I started kindergarten. Then, when I was 8 years old, I learned how to ride a bike. I learned how to drive a car when I was 16 years old. Now, I am 22 years old and I am learning how to be a teacher. This was just a little bit about my personal history. So the reason I shared this with you is because we can take events from a person's history or their life and create a timeline using those events. So I went ahead and made a timeline using those events in the story. It says the important events of Miss Scott's life. So when you start a timeline, you want to start with the event that happened farthest in the past or the oldest event. So in my case, it would be that I was born April 30th, 1997. So I had the event, a little description, and then the date. So I put the year. And then a picture that corresponds with the event. And then you start with the next events that happened right after the oldest one. So that would be, I started kindergarten in 2003. Here's a little picture. And then in 2005, I learned how to ride a bike. And there's my picture. In 2013, I learned how to drive a car. Here's a picture. And then you end the timeline with the most recent event. So in this case, it would be learning how to be a teacher, and it's happening right now in 2020. So now I would like you to create your own timeline using at least 5 events, just like this, from your own personal history or life. I want you to include a description of the event, and then the date, and then include a picture that corresponds with what you're telling me. I want you to be as creative as possible. You can use the template I shared with you, this one, or you can create your own. When you're done, share it with me on Class Dojo. After sharing your timeline with me, I want you to complete an exit ticket. For this exit ticket, I would like you to read the question, look at the options, and then complete the exit ticket. So it says, put these events in the order they happened during the school year. So last day of school, first day of school, fall break, winter break, and spring break. So remember, you want to start with what happened farthest in the past. That would be right here. And then end with the most recent event. So what's happening most recently. When you're finished, upload a picture of it to Class Dojo.